Let's go! Let's go! Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Q, and welcome back to YouTube, Fog Dwellers. I hope y'all have been having a lot of fun with the new characters brought in from the new Resident Evil chapter. Let me know who's been your favorite to play so far, as like perks to incorporate in your build, or even just who you've been maining as far as a character themselves. Let me know right down in those comments below. If you've been through the channel over on Twitch since the release, which link again, of course, as always, will be down in the description below. You know, we've been having an absolute blast with the flashbangs and going for saves. One thing that has been kind of troubling me though is seeing the amount of people saying that they think that flashbangs are broken or that they just can't seem to get them to work. Your boy is a part of the largest Facebook DBD group. I actually cast tournaments for that group every other month over on our page, and the amount of people thinking that they are bugged or something is truly saddening. Mostly because, like, I want people to have fun with it. Flashbang saves are so satisfying. They really feel good to perform. Or even just stunning a killer when they're chasing after you to help build a little distance is a lot of fun too. So today we're going to discuss 3 different ways to make sure that you get the most out of your flashbangs. And if you do find the tips useful, do me a huge favor, smack that subscribe button. Help us reach our goal of 200 subs while we chase down 1,000 by the end of the year. But back to flashing. Wait a minute, y'all know what I mean. Flashbangs are no different than the firecrackers or the things like firecrackers that we happen to see during events like the Lunar New Year event. So after you drop your flashbang, it's like roughly 2 seconds that you have to wait until it'll explode, blinding anyone who's looking at it, including you, your teammate, or the killer, as well as deafen and stun afflicted people as well. This will allow you and the teammate you save ample time to build distance away from the killer. Now, just like the flashlight though, a mistimed flash can still blind the killer without causing them to drop your friend. You've wasted your flashbang and your friend is still getting a hook stage. So how do we avoid it? Well, really it's all about timing. Now, Nemesis is the only killer that doesn't sling the survivor over their shoulder when he carries them to said hook, and instead carries them like a toddler throwing a fit, which for entitled survivors in this game is actually rather fitting. So right around the time that the first lift of the survivor happens, like every killer has, which is right before they put them over the shoulder for just about anyone else, that is when you deploy your flashbang. This is going to ensure that the killer will be animation locked, so they won't be able to avoid the flashbang by shifting their camera, meaning that they're going to drop the survivor like a bad habit. Another method is to drop the flashbang at a point where the killer either doesn't see it, like around walls, or in a place where they are likely to turn, such as towards a hook or away from a body block. Now, this one does definitely take some more time and patience to get the hang of, since it definitely takes a good bit of game sense and requires an unsuspecting killer. A good side tip here though is to unlock flashbang as a teachable and use it on other characters. It's kind of like expecting head-on plays from a Jane or DS plays from a Lori. The last method of securing those ever-satisfying flashbang saves is pairing it with Saboteur, a toolbox, or simply body blocking a hook. If you can immediately drop a flashbang just before or after the killer swings to hit you out of your sabotage animation, you'll be able to catch them in a position where they won't really be able to turn their camera away from the flash, leaving them blinded so you and your friend can get away. Also, if you're anything like me and tired of dealing with all these wraiths that seem to be bing-bonging around with unrestricted use of their power, if you missed that video, I will leave a card for that right up in that top left-hand corner. But if you happen to be going against a wraith, they are the easiest killer to utilize your flashbang with, because you can simply light burn them if they're in close proximity to the explosion. So as you see that pesky wraith get close and start slowing down to uncloak, drop that flashbang, burn your opponent, and build that precious distance. I hope that this answers some of the questions that you may have had regarding getting maximum value out of your flashbang. And if you found this useful, if you could do me a favor, leave a like and a comment below. That's going to help us out with that good old YouTube algorithm. Get our content in front of more people and help more people have fun by flashbanging those killers in every match. And We are trying to chase down 1,000 subs by the end of the year, as I stated below. So if you could smack that sub button and turn those notifications on, we can catch you right back here for the next video. All right. Until next time, though, for real, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard and love harder. It's your boy Q, signing out.
If you ain't show something, you just don't wanna be. You wanna be me, but you will never be.